Hey, Shalom, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah Yash Allah. That's peace to the elect of the nation of Israel. This video here, we're going to take a look at with these bastards. And Esau is a bastard indeed, one without any structure, any honor. The Lord said if there's anybody more profound than Esau, this is why he's about to be removed from rulership. He's not fit to rule planet Earth. But we're going to take a look at this video and what's going on in Australia, because what the elites are doing to bring in this new digital system, they're collapsing the world. They're collapsing the world. They just look like they're taking country after country after country because they're all in debt. You know, when you go into the scriptures, I'm gonna get right into this video, but I do want to make this point. See, that's the power of knowing this truth. We can put all these pieces together and we can see this man's move before he even make them, because they all in these scriptures. But first you got to identify the characters. You need to know that we all not ruling, you know. These Edomites are ruling, and they're described as the wicked when you read it in the Bible. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And when you click on this word hand here, it's a very powerful word. Let's click on it. This is hand.
Strong's H 3027. Yad.
Yada. Hand goes into the strength or power. So planet Earth has to yield its strength and power to the wicked right now. Strength, power, support, meaning of risk. How you control something with your hands. Hands of a man. So planet Earth, the strength and power is given into this man's hand. So this is what the Lord got to say to those that's in rulership right now. Because what we're going to see in this video, the world is in chaos, man. You know, I don't know how to say it. I'm just blown away as, you know, some of the videos that I've been watching all day. And we see clearly why the Lord got to remove you, E. You know, and set up Yahweh Shai, righteous rulership in the earth. You know, I mean, you've done your job. You've overdone it. You know, now we at the end. The only final moves you got is this MOTB, and you know it. You know it, and we know it. We, when I say we, is those that have these prophecies and understand this book. You know it, and we know it. So you're going to have to go for it. The Lord's going to push you into this mark of the beast situation, because there's nowhere to go anymore on this dollar system. And the minds of the people are destroyed. They need a new beginning. You know that. And you plan on depopulating. But we're going to see, because remember, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is laughing in heaven, laughing in the fourth dimension about these plans. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 verse 1. Hear therefore, O you kings, and understand and learn, that be judges of the ends of the earth. Now we just read that the earth is given into the power or the strength of the wicked. So the Lord is speaking to you Edomites, you so-called whites, you so-called Caucasians. You control planet Earth at this time. You're the judges. You the ones that have the power to create these unrighteous decrees. This is Isaiah 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. We don't have that power. When all the nations gather together in the UN, they got to come to New York City. You're in charge. You're in charge. You're the bankers. You tell the nations how to come and go. So you're the ones prescribing these unrighteous decrees. This is
Strong's H 3789. Kathav.
This is subscribe, to write, to inscribe, to register, to record. Now you got all these nations recorded, right? And some call a debt clock. Right? This is what we're going to look at. This is the debt clock. Okay, this is the world's debt. At least what they got on Google. As you see, the U.S. is number one. These are all business buildings ran and controlled by the elites, you so-called whites, you Rockefellers, Rothschilds, so on and so forth. You run all this. This is the earth is given into the power, the control of the wicked. Now you see, the clock is moving in the red. This is the debt, and this is the gross domestic product, basically with the other companies have in the bank. America's almost 40 trillion, and as you can see, they negative. If they have to pay everything out the bank, they ain't got it. As a lot of these countries are in debt, but no one is in more debt than the United States of America, as they call it, the USA. Okay, and you see the population, 343 million. Okay, it's probably more people here, give and take. But what we're going to look at, because they all in red, and what's going to happen is, to switch the system, they're going to call in all this debt from all these nations, and all these nations got problems. They all got serious problems. But what we're going to look at is Australia. The problems going on in Australia. As you can see, a population of 27 million. You know, they just hit 1 trillion. They just hit 1 trillion. This is bad for them, right? And as you can see, they got a little more in the bank if they had to pay it off, but they still will break even. They basically, if they call Australia's debt in right now, they're going to collapse the system. And this is what's going to happen. And this is how the wicked elite get off with these unrighteous decrees. Right? And go back to Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Let me just click on this is decree, just to get a definition. An order unusually having the force of law. So it's an order usually having the force of law. And we know the bankers with these Federal Reserves, these central banks that's in all these countries, with Washington, D.C. and the Pentagon as the muscles, and the Vatican Church running the religious and the political system. Y'all got this place locked down. That's how the Lord set it up. So the earth is given to your hands so you can write these unrighteous decrees, and the nations got to come to you to get paid. That's in Revelations 18. All these countries we just looked at on that debt clock, they got to come to you to get paid. So you got the power, you got the control. So once again, Isaiah 10 and 1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And this is what you've done, and you continue to do this, and you're going to put everybody in the Cobra clutch with this new MOTB, Mark of the Beast system, man. You know, this is your last hoorah before the Lord cleans house with you wicked. You know? And the whole earth has a complaint against you. You know, but no one can touch this, man, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And that's why we cry about Baba, Yahweh Ratazah, soon down with Babylon. Back in Wisdom of Solomon 6:1. Hear therefore, you kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of the nations. For power is given you of Yahweh, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works. And now you're being investigated. Now your sins has reached up to heaven. Now basically it's time for the Lord to remove a long disease, man. And that's why we go into prophecy. Daniel's the 2nd chapter. Daniel's the 7th chapter. Because we can see your fall in this book. If not, you'll destroy everything in this earth right along with yourself. So the Lord is cutting his time short. It says, who shall try your works and search out your counsel? Because being ministers of his kingdom, which this earth belongs to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You've done a terrible job, you damn Edomites, ruling. And you want to rule this forever. This backwards man, this damn devil, he want to rule planet Earth. He want unlimited access to continue to fuck up this place, and excuse my language, forever. Nah, it ain't going down like that. Let me, the Lord says, you have a short season. And you know that when you go into Revelation 12. Let's check out, because this is coming to America right here. You know? And all they got to do is set these countries up and call in that debt. And this is what we're about to see.
Australia is facing something far worse than a recession. We are being hit right now by crises after crises. We have an inflation crisis. We have an energy crisis. We have an agricultural crisis. We have food shortages. We have interest rates going up. The unemployment rate is going up. And the government debt is about to pass $1 trillion for the first time ever. My fellow Australians, I know it has been a long time since I've given an update on the Australian economy, but I feel now it's more important than ever that I give you an update of what's really going on. Because people, as we all know, we're known as the lucky country, but our luck has run out. We have had severe bad economic management. They have sold off our resources that should have made us one of the most wealthiest people in the world, but no, they sold them off to foreign corporations. We are not getting the benefits from those resources, and now we're going to pay the price. So everyone, this is going to be a very, very in-depth, very comprehensive update of the Australian economy, the housing market, everything that's going on, and how Australia will be affected by the war in Iran. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this one. So everyone, without further ado, let's get straight into the news, the facts, and the data. Well, okay, first things first, this is huge, everyone. This is a warning from the IMF. That is the International
Look at the first thing they had to go into. The International Monetary Fund. Basically, the bankers. Basically, the bankers. Because they controlling everything. Remember, the wicked, you Edomites, you running planet Earth. At the snap of a finger, at the push of a button, you can call in all that debt from all these countries, all these companies. Right? They don't have the money. And the world belongs to you. Just like that. And they moving. They moving. This is how you know the new digital system is moving. They're going to have to hit the reset button. How America going to pay them trillions of dollars? You ain't got it. So this is what the scripture has been warning. This is how you